Welcome back, troglodytes, to the Trogly's Guitar Show. Today we have a Dis Vicious by Palermo Guitars. This is the signature guitar for Tommy Henriksen of Alice Cooper fame and a few other bands. Essentially, the story goes Mike Palermo and Tommy Henriksen, they partnered up and built him his own custom design. At first, they created 4 of them in a red color, 4 in silver, and 4 in white. And they're basically a Gibson ES 335, but without the F-holes. Palermo guitars in general, they do aging jobs to existing instruments, as well as do their own custom builds. So outside of the Dis Vicious, they have things like the Shelby, a Jazzmaster Tribute, a 58 Carina Explorer, a 61 SG Custom, the 74 Custom, PG3, PG4, the Boss, and the PS57, just to name a few of them. Now, what's kind of special about this one is it's kind of part of like the prototypes of these. Obviously, Henriksen has the prototype, but this one is number 1. And it was presented to the owner by Henriksen himself. He even signed it on the back plate here. So who knows, maybe this will become a collector's item one day. To learn more about this instrument, let's go ahead, throw it on the workbench, and take a look at its individual parts. We'll start with the pickups. These are custom wound Palermo pickups. They don't have any type of markings on them. You can definitely tell they've been wax potted, so they're sealed. They won't do that whole squealing thing. So if you have everything on 10, the neck position reads 5.85, the middle position is 4.3, and the bridge is then a 6.75. So this kind of has a blending system going on here, where I believe this is the neck pickup volume, this is the middle pickups volume, and this is the bridge pickup volume. But in the neck pickup cavity, you can see it is constructed with a long neck tenon. The other cavities don't show us too much though. The website says it comes with Wilkinson styled hardware, so you can see what that looks like on the back right here. But it appears to be metric in style, as you can adjust it using a flathead screwdriver. As far as the knobs go, you have 3 that are kind of the black reflector top hats. And then you've got 1 stock from the factory that's more of a Fender style. I guess that's because Tommy likes to use this knob a lot for rolling the bridge pickup volume on and off, and he wanted these extra grips. You also have the thumb bleeders, and the output is on the front, and your 3-way toggle switch is right there. How this differs from a Gibson 335, besides, having a middle pickup right here and not having the F-holes, is it is a maple birch maple sandwich. Usually on Gibsons, it is a maple poplar maple sandwich, so a very slight wood variation there. You also have the binding on the top and the bottom for this one. As far as the fretboard goes, they have Dunlop 6100 frets on here with a solid ebony fretboard. Now the inlays on this, they feel like plastic to me. It really feels like there's just a plastic protector over each of these inlays. But this sits on top of a 1-piece mahogany neck. The truss rod cover reads Dis Vicious. That's a Tommy Henriksen thing. And you have an overseas style truss rod that uses an Allen key adjustment. The face of the headstock doesn't have any other branding on it besides Palermo. We have a 1.67 inch nut width, which increases to 2.07 at the 12th. First fret neck depth of 0.87, which goes to 0.94 at the 12th. With the back plate removed, you can also see it was personalized to the owner. His last name is right under my thumb. But here's what the inside of this looks like. It's just kind of an open cavity, and I was really hoping this is kind of what we would see, so we could see this whole maple birch maple thing. And it's hard to see, but it's just that small little layer right here that's the birch. The rest of that's maple. The rest of the construction seems fairly basic. You've got tiny little pots in here with all the wiring going on. The back of the heel also has a binding cap on it, and here's what the back of the neck is looking like. Now these tuners are kind of cool because they're definitely Grover in style, but when you get up really close, they say Wilkinson. So here you can see the serial number 00001, Ferrari Red. Michael Palermo, 2018. This particular example weighs 8 pounds, 1.4 ounces. So let's go through all these different tones. So the neck pickup position on your switch is actually the neck pickup and the middle pickup on. So you can isolate those. So right now it's just the middle pickup. Now we've got just the neck. And then in the middle position, all three pickups are on. So you can kind of get any pickup you want with the use of these knobs. So let's isolate just the bridge pickup in this position. And now just the middle. And finally, all of them blended together. And the bridge position on your pickup selector switch is the middle end bridge. So that means you're now playing with these two knobs. So just the bridge isolated. Just the middle. And now both on. Then this one is your master tone, so it affects everything. I personally don't like complicated guitars like this. I almost think this would have done better with like a switching system instead of a knob. But you really can get infinite tones out of these just by blending in your middle pickup, blending in your neck and all that. It gets kind of overwhelming in my opinion, but there's definitely tons of tones in this thing. But if you think like me and you hate having all these options, just roll your middle pickup off and now you have your standard switching. You've got just your neck, you have both pickups, neck and middle for your middle position, and then just your bridge. Thoughts on this thing. At first when I saw it, I wasn't even 100% sure that I wanted to do a review on it. It didn't really speak to me. I thought the Ferrari red finish, it was kind of cool. It's got some sparkles to it. But I think what eventually won me over about this instrument is just all the different tones you can get out of it. Yeah, sure, I hate having to blend the pickups, but I love the option of just taking out the middle pickup and just being able to use it as a regular instrument in case you don't have time to fiddle. So I hope you troglodytes enjoyed getting to take a look at this Palermo Disc Vicious model, and we will see you tomorrow on the next episode. Take care.